Reverse dieting? What is it and who needs it? Welcome back to LiveLeanTV for Women. I'm Jessica Guthrow, helping you get and stay lean forever. Today we're talking about reverse dieting, what it is, how it works, and who might benefit from it. This technique is generally used with bikini competitors, bodybuilders, and people who compete in fitness who go through a period of time where they're severely restricting their calories, and reverse dieting is a way of getting back to normal. But this technique can actually be applied to everyday women or men in everyday life for people who have been chronically under eating, maybe without even knowing it. It's a way of fixing your rate of metabolism, boosting your metabolism so you can burn fat more easily and bringing you back to a normal level of eating. How would you know if reverse dieting is for you? I know a lot of you may not even know how many calories you're eating every day, so how could you know if you're under eating? Some of the signs or symptoms could include things like you feel a big lack of energy every day, you're sluggish and lethargic, and you always are reaching for caffeine or synthetic forms of energy, or having sugar cravings, stuff like that. The other way you might notice is if you have been restricting your calories on purpose in order to lose weight, yet you're seeing no weight loss result and you're actually continuing to gain fat despite eating less and less and less. Eating about 300 fewer calories than you need per day can help you safely and effectively reach a fat loss goal. Severely undercutting your calories and subtracting 500 or more calories per day from your daily diet can actually do the opposite and really stall your fat loss, slow down your metabolism, and make it way harder for you to reach your goals even though you're eating less and exercising more. So if that sounds like you, if you've been under eating for a long time and you're not noticing any fat loss result, or if you were noticing fat loss at first but then it came to a stall or a plateau, then it is possible that you are in that zone where your body thinks it's starving, not getting enough food, and therefore holding on to stubborn fat and using muscle for energy first. You got to remember that your body's first and only priority really is survival. So if your body thinks it's not getting enough nutrition, it's definitely going to conserve the fat and let go of the muscle instead of vice versa, which is what we really want if your goal is to live lean. I understand this can be kind of counterintuitive because a lot of people think, oh, in order to lose weight, it's just less calories. And then when they try less calories and don't lose weight, then they cut even further and even further. But it's not always the case. Your body's smart. It knows when it's getting enough food and when it's not getting enough food. The ideal situation for weight loss is to eat enough nutrition to provide your body with all its energy needs and to function properly, and also to support athletic training, but just a slight deficit to help your body metabolize that stored fat. Not a gigantic deficit to freak your body out thinking it's not getting enough. So then that's where reverse dieting comes into play, because reverse dieting essentially just means having a plan of action and a drawn out strategy of getting back to your normal maintenance calories instead of just doing it drastically in one day. So to kind of further explain and give an example, I'm just going to use some simple numbers. So let's just say that your maintenance calories are around 2,000 a day, a pretty average number. But you've been chronically eating around 1,500 thinking that that was good for weight loss. But recently you've noticed that your fat loss has hit a plateau, and despite how much you exercise, you're still not seeing a weight loss effect. So then what are you gonna do? Just immediately jump back to 2,000? No, I don't recommend that. You're gonna feel stuffed, it's gonna be kind of miserable, it's gonna be really hard for you to even wrap your mind around that, without the fear that you're gonna gain a bunch of fat. I understand the fear is real. Here's what I recommend for you. A reverse diet would look something like this. Month 1, you're gonna take what you've been used to eating, so 1,500 or 1,600, and you're gonna add an additional 100 calories on top of that. So let's just say you're aiming for 1,600 calories for a month. And then month number 2, you're gonna add an additional 100 on top of that. So now you're aiming for 1,700. The third month, go for 1,800 and just keep increasing until 19, and then you hit 2,000 calories and then try to stay at that level. This is how you repair your metabolism without shocking it. So yeah, it may take you 6 months to normalize your level of eating. And is every day going to be perfect? Probably not, that's not expected, but you want to be aiming for consistency and repairing your metabolism in a slow and healthy way instead of all of a sudden jumping from months or maybe even years of eating 1,500 calories all of a sudden to 2,000. It's going to be very uncomfortable and psychologically just really hard for you to do. Now, I don't want you guys to get freaked out over exact numbers. You don't need to be eating exactly 2,000 calories, but just try to aim for that range. And on a daily basis, give or take 100 or 200 is not going to make or break your results. It's general consistency that's going to get you the results that you see. Look, living lean is not about under eating. Living lean is about being an athlete of life. I want you to think of yourself as an athlete. You need to feed your body with proper nutrients to give yourself the energy that it takes to really work out well. Eating at your maintenance calories should give you a really good level of energy without adding the fat on. So don't be afraid that by eating the right amount for your body, you're gonna gain any excess body fat. So long as you're consistently eating the right amount and doing amazing workouts, you are gonna create a lean and sexy, amazing body. You don't have to worry about adding bulk to your body by eating the proper amount. If you don't know what the proper amount of calories is for your body, I want you to watch last week's video that was about macros. I shared how you can calculate your BMR plus activity level so you can figure out how much you should actually be eating. If you're still stuck and confused with your diet, I am here to help you. Feel free to leave a comment down below letting me know which part are you stuck or confused on. How can I help? We also have our team site, which is a group coaching membership site, teamlivelean.com, that you can join to get all of our meal plans, all of our workout plans, and access to the community and us, so you can actually figure out how much food and exercise it takes to create that lean body. So in a nutshell, reverse dieting just means creating a plan to slowly increase your calories instead of drastically doing it. So it's a pretty simple concept, and I'm confident that it's going to be a lot more effective and just feel a lot better psychologically and physically than it would be to just immediately go from chronically under eating to actually eating the right amount. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you learned something new, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the section down below, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. In the meantime, keep living lean.